So 1 out. Here's Orlando Cabrera. Top of the 6th inning. Cabrera today is 0 for 2. He has had his problems with a ground out. Takes ball 1. Justin Wayne doing a very, very good job on the mound today. He's just allowed that 1 run on the RBI ground out off the bat of Gibbons. There's a shot into right center. Nice running catch by Mensch. That ball headed to right center in the gap. Mensch hustling over to the baseball, making a nice play. And there's 2 down in the inning. Here's a perfect 2 for 2, Larry Bigby. Trying to get his season going as he entered the series hitting just .203. He has had 3 hits thus far, and this ball runs inside. Larry Bigby, a 300-plus hitter at the end of last season, a big part of this Orioles lineup. Very, very good lineup. And he has to perform. That is just off the outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. A 5-pitch walk. A 3-1 missed. Bigby on board with 2 down here in the top half of the 6th. Teixeira at the plate. Popped up left side. First pitch swinging. And Teixeira can't emphasize the Orioles' lead. They lead by 1 as the Indians' big hitters, Milton Bradley, Morgan Ensberg, Alex Gonzalez. The Indians out hitting the Orioles 5-3, but leaving all those men aboard. Bradley will try to get something going here for the Indians as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bradley with a base hit his last time in his first at bat, now hitting .255. Well, Matt Riley is allowed, in 2 innings, he's allowed 2 men to reach, but every time getting out of the jam, but he is now falling behind a big hitter 3-0. You do not want to give a green light here, considering that Bradley, or should I say that Riley, has been good, but Bradley takes the 4th pitch and takes it for ball 4. So a runner on base, and the first pitch a strike. That might have been an intentional walk there to Bradley. You fear his home run bat. I mean, you've allowed a couple men to reach in the past, and yet you've been able to get out of the jam. Maybe Riley can do that once more. That's on the ground. Base hit to the left side. To second goes Bradley. And the tying run in scoring position for the Indians here. The second hit of the day for Ensberg, trying to elevate his average and doing just that with a base hit to left. Here's Gonzalez. He's 2 for 2. 2 of the 7 hits for the Indians thus far, and just trying to get a 3rd and bring in a run. First pitch, ball 1. I did not want the runner to leave because what I'm doing is pressing A, so he hits it to the left side, but the runner takes off at the same time, so I have to send him back to second. That's one of the poor features of this game. One of the very only poor features of this game. 3-0 count to Gonzalez. Bradley walked on a 4-pitch at-bat. Ensberg singled. Gonzalez swings and misses through that one. And it's a full count. We're kind of having a slowdown here. We're going to have to wait for a second. 3-2. We'll be back in a short while. Alex Gonzalez waiting on a 3-2, and he grounds it foul to the left. Just able to pull that. He has seen lots of change-ups. 3-2, runners on second and first, and that is popped up. In play for the first baseman, Teixeira. And there's the first out of the inning. That is a big one for Matt Riley. So 1 gone. Here's Kevin Mensch. A base hit his last time. Indians again. Runners on first and second. Less than 2 outs. Can they get this one going? Hillenbrand is on deck. And there's a strike. Hillenbrand leads this team with 11 home runs. But right now it's Mensch's turn to try and hurt. Strike 2. Matt Riley coming right back out there throwing strikes and staying ahead of these hitters. Check swing. Might have gone. He did not, says Paul Emmel. 2-2 left field, but right at Bigby. 2 down. And the Indians, this is the third time now that with less than 2 outs, runners on second and first, and not able to get a run. We'll see if they can get anything going with 2 down, and Shea Hillenbrand at the plate. Or excuse me, Michael Barrett. 1 for 2, a strikeout today. Hillenbrand on deck. We're having a very slow rolling thing here. It's just quite frustrating, and the crowd here is just very slow. We'll be back again. 0-1. That's low. Michael Barrett, a big presence of this Indians roster entering 2009. That is a strike, and it's 1-2, and really is a strike away from getting out of this jam once again. A little off the plate outside. Fastball sent foul. Still alive on a 2-2, 2 out, 2 on, 1-0 Baltimore. Check swing, he might have gone. I did not want him to go. And so we're going to have to see if we can get this done, and he's out at third base. Well, I did not want him to go. Bradley surprised. The Indians strand a couple runners as it is still 1-0. Baltimore on top. Here's Jay Gibbons, top of the 7th. Justin Wayne goes back to work. He has done a fabulous job, allowing just 3 hits, 1 run. The 1 run was an RBI from this man at the plate. That's up the middle. Nice hit by Gibbons. A leadoff single, trying to add on to their current lead. Jay Payton at the plate. He takes a strike, and again, this Fraps thing is going very slow. I don't like it at all. But anyway, that is into center. Base hit for Gibbons. Or for, should I say, Payton. Back-to-back singles. As Ruji Fuji, Mark Wilson warming up. Runners on first and second. We'll take another break. Runners on first and second, Jason Varitek at the plate. It is time perhaps for a pitching switch. Aiden Rodriguez on the phone to the bullpen. He has Carlos Silva warming up. And this could be a big breakout situation for the Orioles. Strike 2. Justin Wayne has thrown 6 innings, allowing just the 1 run and the 4 hits now. He hits Varitek. And now the bases are loaded with nobody out, and the Orioles already up by 1. Melvin Mora at the plate, and just like that, Justin Wayne is going to receive a mound visit from his pitching coach, Alan Bird. Bases loaded, Mora at the plate, strike 1. We mentioned in his last at-bat, Mora, a veteran who can hit the ball well. That is called a strike. 0-2. Just inside. 1-2. Bases loaded to Mora, and that is on the ground through the left side. A base hit. A run scores, and it's 2-0 Baltimore just like that. Nice slider right to the left side of the infield. Not trying to do too much, but bringing in a run, and the Orioles doubling up their lead. It's now 2-0. So the Orioles now lead 2-0. Going to bring up Larry Bigby, 2 for 3 today. The base is still loaded, nobody out, and that is going to do it for a man who's allowed 2 runs, 6 hits, but is still responsible for the bases being loaded. Carlos Silva, 1.93 the ERA. Comes in. That's a shot into right center. Well hit. Bradley nonetheless makes a nice play. From third comes Payton. And now the Orioles lead it 3-0. Bradley making a nice run down on that baseball. And Payton scoring on the sac fly.